Whatevs. I don't care. Is there no sound? Should be some sound. Did I like straight up mute? I know I didn't mute all the audio in this game. There we go. There's no plan for today. I just wanted to capture the moment. I've been working towards this for fuck's sake. Let's see, 25. It should be like 25. It said like 25% off everything. Yeah, not quite yet. Not quite yet. It's the right Pacific time. Maybe I need to restart the friggin'. You know what? Let's do that because I don't trust this game. Restart it. So everything in the Zen store is supposed to be 25% off now, which serves my purposes because I've got about like 19,000 Zen saved up over a while, all through dilithium. Yeah, 25% off until July 8th. Save 20% off everything in the Zen store. So I would assume everything in the Zen store includes the lifetime, which, watch, the moment I get the lifetime, the game goes out of business. Just watch that. Just watch. The console version is pulled. Watch. Watch it happen. For some reason, the title screen has no sound. Yeah, I had to restart the friggin' game in order for the discount to actually show. That's... there it is. 18,750. This has been a while. I've been saving for a while to do this. This is like half a year's worth of dilithium, and it's only half a year's worth because I've spent Zen in the meantime. But yeah, this is like log in for an hour and like do Admiralty and then like F off to do something else, basically for half a year across like several characters. This took a while, but now we're here. I'm not going to sing the opening to Enterprise. I'm not going to sing Faith of the Heart, so don't worry about it. I won't do that to anyone. Yeah. Are you sure you wish to... Oh, 16,000. Oh, Oh, the font must have tripped me up. It looks like an 8. It's actually 16,000. Oh, okay, so I've got some extra to spend then. Are you sure you wish to spend 16,750 on lifetime subscription? Yeah, sure. Watch the game go out of business. Transaction successful. And now it's gone. So, lifetime doesn't mean what it used to mean. Sale. Personnel. Ugh. Can you take that helmet off of them and put them in a proper uniform is what I want to know. Let's see. We're on about companion. Horda. Ugh. Purchase. Yeah, I already basically have all these. Bridge officers. Have you combat companions? Yeah, I'm not buying a target companion. Ugh. A Horda, yes. I love me a good lava monster, but a tardigrade, no. I'm not spending Zen on a tribble. I might buy some of the uniforms that I'm missing. Deep Space Nine, Counselor Troy. Not missing that many. Jupiter uniforms. Jupiter uniforms. You used to have the crazy. Jupiter uniforms used to be before the advent of the Odyssey uniform as the standard for Starfleet. The Jupiter uniforms used to be your go-to. Like these used to be the one that you picked. In fact, the lifetime subscription that I just bought has like a unique variant that I would wear because it looks absolutely badass. But these were basically the Starfleet uniform. Most of the NPCs were wearing them. Vakel Shan was wearing them. These were basically the Starfleet uniform of the 25th century. And they were, and this was, the value on this particular pack was incredible. It's actually kind of a shame that they went with the Odyssey over Jupiter because a lot of these look real good. Real good. Very Universe. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick up some of these. Let's see. Vulcan Ambassador outfit. Deep Space Nine uniform. Yeah, I might pick that up too. Yeah. Open Jacket. Open Jacket, another one that you definitely want to pick up because, especially if you enjoy, especially if you enjoy wearing these uniforms. This one in particular. This is actually supposed to be. This is their half-assed version of a uniform that Picard would wear in the Next Generation. It was kind of like a vellum jacket. Like a felt jacket with like a blue tunic underneath with like black shoulders, and it was just an alternative. It was almost a bomber jacket that he would wear in some episodes of Next Gen, and this is basically their version of that, except it's just they didn't even bother changing the texture on it, and it's clearly still just like the First Contact uniform. They just didn't even bother changing the texture. Same here. Like this is supposed to be the Deep Space Nine uniform. I don't remember the Deep Space Nine uniform. I know it zipped up. It was a jumpsuit, but I don't remember them wearing it like that almost at all. Maybe on Voyager they had like an open jacket version, but I don't remember it. Klingon uniforms. Klingon uniforms. This is the only actual Klingon uniform in here. Is this right here. Only one. As opposed to all this for Federation. Klingon, just that one. The Romulans have more. TNG Romulan, 23rd Century Romulan, Reman Nemesis. Yeah, Romulans have more than the Klingons do. Let's see, what do I spend that bank slots? Hello. Bank slot. So I have lifetime. So am I receiving that shit in the mail? What's going on? Well, let's see. First of all, look at my embarrassment of a bank. That's I should have more slots than that. Okay, what about account bank? Okay, I just bought lifetime, so why the hell do I not have these things? I have video evidence of buying the lifetime subscription. Discovery lockbox. You can claim it from the store. What's the matter? There's not enough people actually, like, buying it, buying the keys for it. As well, they shouldn't. Let's see, lifetime subscription. Alright. Once it's purchased, in order to receive the awards, must be at least level 5 and complete the tutorial. And once reaching level 5, log out, then log back into the game. Okay, I have to restart the game again just to see it. So here's what we got. 3 Tier 6 Veteran Heavy Destroyers, 3 Tier 5 Veteran Heavy Destroyers, 3 small... Well, the Tier 6 version... The Tier 5 version's useless. Right off the bat. All Tier 5 ships have been rendered absolutely useless by the change that allows you to fly a Tier 6 ship from, like, the beginning of the game to end game. So everything in Tier 5 has been rendered completely worthless. 3 small crafts, 1 for each faction, 3 additional character slots, 30 bonus inventory slots, 60 bonus bank slots, 20 bonus account shared bank slots, 4 respec tokens, 3 starship slots, 1 ship upgrade token, 1,000 dilithium refinement every 48 hours. Gee, thanks. A special fireworks emote for ships, faction-specific EV suits. Yeah, you got to give up like close to $200 if you actually want the Canon Federation EV suit. Plays a liberated Borg. I might have some fun with that. Play as a Talaxian. I'm not going to have fun with that. Access to the captain's table, which is vestigial and has not been updated since season 2, if that. Let me tell you how far back the captain's table goes when I log back in. Exclusive costume insignia, not wearing that. Veteran uniform pieces for each faction, I'm definitely wearing those. Priority login. Veteran ship material, I might see what that looks like. Mugato companion. I don't think it's a combat Mugato. 5% skill point and officer skill point boost buff to player and team. Okay. An android bridge officer. Interesting. Costume piece. The Jupiter uniform variant that I used to wear all the time. And a bunch of titles. Okay. I think Drake's title should be the next generation, if I'm correct. The next generation, yep. That is correct. Alright. So. Log out. We're fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is on fire. One would hope. Jesus. Oh god, oh god, god. Okay. That's a lot taking up my screen. Alright. Let's see what the bank looks like. There we go. That's a lot of bank space. Let's see what the account bank looks like. I have one. That's fantastic. Okay, so you've got mail. Session upgrade requisition. What was happening to the text? You have earned a ship upgrade because of your veteran standing. This upgrade is once per account. Starship upgrade requisition. Yet another vestigial, completely worthless item, as Tier 5 ships have been rendered completely useless. Okay, claim combat environment suit. I don't know why this requires a timer, but it does. I need to claim 5 of these things. But not if you're a Jem'Hadar. If you're a Jem'Hadar, you don't get an environment suit. Claim fireworks. If you're a Jem'Hadar, you do not get an environment suit because you still gotta buy that. And like, let's take a look at that. Let's see, 23rd century advanced EV suits, Jem'Hadar EV suit. Purchasing this item grants only 1 EV suit. Additional suits must be purchased. Yeah. If you're a lifetime subscriber, you still gotta buy yourself a whole bunch of Jem'Hadar suits, which I believe the Jem'Hadar players have been calling out as hot bullshit for about as long as they've existed, which is about this time last year. So, yeah. Okay, so dry dock 5 out of 10. Ooh, I can dry dock more ships. Active ship slots 10 out of 14. You know, I might as well collect that. Rocking that TNG film uniform, by the way, to Palm. Nice. I might as well collect the ships that I've just acquired. Where the hell are you gonna be? In here, maybe. Possibly. I do not see a Manticore anywhere. Oh, yeah, I might pick up. I already have one of the flagships on console. I might pick up another one. Yeah, I already have the tactical one. I might pick up the Sojourner. I don't see the Manticore anywhere. Let's see, slot services, boosts, personnel. This is once per account. That is hot crap. Don't tell me with Raktajino, dude. Ship bundles. Alright, where the hell do you go to claim the Manticore? I'm not switching to the Manticore, but yeah, I'm not switching to the Manticore, but I would like. Let's check out that material. But I would like the Admiralty card. Yeah. Okay. Type 2, Type 7, Veteran. So yeah, basically the Veteran gives your ship like a kind of neon lit look. Like a blue glowy look. I'm not really that big of a fan on a design like the Galaxy. Yeah, it doesn't look that great. It doesn't look nearly as good as the Type 7 skin. So where do we claim this shit? Let's see. Starships Tier 6. I would like to claim... what the hell is it classified as? It's not... Is it a cruiser? An escort? Be nice if you could like load the models in so I can see what the hell I'm doing. game. I guess it's classed as an escort? Dreadnought cruiser. Heavy escort carrier. Intel assault cruiser. Recon destroyer. Scryer. Prelim. Okay, where the hell? Let's see, store, dilithium store. No, it's not in here. Where do you claim it? Was it dumped into my inventory? No. Okay, I gotta do something about these. Can I upgrade you? No, I can't. Can't upgrade you either. Can't upgrade you, but I don't wanna. Let's dump these into the now much more expanded bank. There we go. Speaking of hitting the sort button, there we go. Get rid of this. And get rid of you. Yes. Okay. So, where the hell do I acquire the stupid where the hell do I claim my damn ships? Where are my damn spaceships, game? Where are my damn spaceships? Items. Smell, promotions. Where the shit do you go to get your damn lifetime ships? Does it say it? Play with the ship requisition officer. Oh yeah, I gotta get myself that shuttle too. Ship requisition officer. That's you. Ship and shuttle requisitions. Yeah, that's you. Where are my damn ships? Cruiser, tactical cruiser, temporal battle cruiser, cruiser. Yeah, you don't have it. Not under other. They're not under science vessels. Operations, Star Cruiser, Support Cruiser, Escorts. Recon Destroyer, Heavy Cruiser. They're not under all either. So yeah, that's BS. You don't have it. Okay. One would think of all the characters. Wait a minute. Where's my damn yacht? Give me my stupid yacht. Give me my stupid shuttle that I'm never going to use because the runabouts are better. There it is. Give me this captain's yacht. I want the card. I infer. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the ship requisitions officer does not possess the requisitions for the ships. That's interesting. I'm going to have to go to different places to find it. I'm feeling ripped off already. All this work to get stuff that I already had on PC. Like, stuff I already had. I already had the veteran uniform. I already had the Canon EV suits. I already had the 5% bonuses. I already had this shit. And I've had to, like, basically just grind for 6 months just to get something that I already have. And I was not giving them a cent for it. Let's see, does the captain's table even work here? It does! I hate that warp sound. Why isn't that fixed yet? That's been busted since the Discovery shit started last year. That is not the sound this ship is supposed to make when it goes to warp. Then again, the warp animations have been broken since at least Agents of Yesterday. Apparently, there are not enough people working on this game anymore to staff a McDonald's. Beam down. Let's see how unchanged this place is. Because I'm fairly certain they have never bothered changing anything. And there's one real clear way to find out if they've even touched it. I mean, I'm certain Thomas the Cat has been in here. Because at some point he had to, like, add the Odyssey uniform to all the Starfleet NPCs in the game. So I'm certain he has been in here. But I don't think any of the other devs have ever bothered with anything in here since the special task forces were introduced. Oh, look at that old interior kit. And that old, like, window texture. Yeah. What about you? Do you have the same dialogue? Concierge. Is there anything else I should know? Actually, there's a message here for you. It says to tell you that Captain Curlin needs... Sorry, I don't see the timestamp on the message. You're not supposed to know about that yet. Forget I said anything. Yeah, that was a teaser for the 2800. Or as they refer to it now, Lost Dominion. Ugh, look at this interior kit. The Lost Dominion arc over on Deep Space Nine with the Dominion ships in the wormhole. That was a teaser for that. That was the last time somebody was in here working on stuff. Okay. Well, Leonard James Akar. There's a guy who's been completely removed from the game. This guy was actually like was a fairly important NPC. He's a fairly important character from the books that they included in the game back when it was largely based off of the pocket novels. Like, this game used to have a lot from the books, and he's actually a character from the original series. Well, he was a baby in the original series. But yeah, there was a mission called Saturday's Child where he was a fairly major presence. Let's see, General Admiral Jorel Quinn. So yeah, the last time anybody was in here was Thomas the Cat, editing the Starfleet character models to have Odyssey uniforms instead of like Sierra and all the others. But I'm looking for someone specific. Commander. Hey, there you are. Hey, you don't exist anymore, but you'll always exist to me. I can't inspect you. Captain Kadamnek. Here is the original, there's a character who's very similar to him now in the Federation tutorial called Captain Mask Taggart. But back in the day, I'm sorry, but it's my ship now. Back in the day, this was your commanding officer. Originally, you were responding to the Borg attack on Vega. You weren't a cadet. You were a fully commissioned officer, and this was the commander of the ship you were on. And he sends you on a mission to rescue the Kittimer, and by the time you get back to your own ship, this guy has been pasted by the Borg. This guy is dead as hell by the time you get back to your ship. So, yeah, you will always live on in my heart, Captain Kadamnek. Even though Cryptic has unpersoned you quite substantially, like quite effectively. And Captain Thelen, somebody else who's been unpersoned from the game. You probably knew him as Captain Thelis or something when they changed his name. Let's take another picture. You still exist to me, damn it. Like, they basically completely changed his character and then eventually completely replaced him with Geordi. That's something I really hate about the celebrity stunt casting, is you created all these interesting denizens of the 25th century, and then you completely like rid yourself of them for a bunch of celebrities who won't show up short of a massive paycheck. You know, like you can use Captain Thelen and Captain Kadamnek and like all these people as much as you want. You cannot just like call up LeVar Burton to do voiceover whenever you want. You've got to pay for that, son. So I hate Grigori still in the game, I think. I hate the fact that they have replaced all these people. But yeah, it just goes to show you, and if you think like, oh wait, this is from like the Fed starbase, you're absolutely right, it is. Talk to Wholesaler. Yeah, look at this. This is how high the equipment goes. I remember people were bitching about that way back in the day. Klingon General, Starfleet Admiral. But this is not the way I would have put the entrance to the captain's table, but I would have also kept up appearance. I would have given this place the TLC it deserves. The captain's table is another thing from the books, like I was just talking about. It is basically this interdimensional bar run by this entity. I think his name is Pops or something. And basically, it's like this interdimensional bar Pops runs just for captains. Like, just for, like, captains of, like, ships. And not just starships, any ships. Like, this place is actually missing a fair amount of the kinds of people who would be in the captain's table, who are like ocean voyagers and like ocean voyagers. I think pilots as well, like test pilots and aircraft stuff, like that sort of thing. Like, the bar was just for them, and it was kind of like the door to the captain's table was never a fixed place. Basically, the door to the captain's table is any door. You can enter the captain's table from anywhere. Usually, and it's been a long time since I read these books, but it would usually just sort of like be stumbled upon by accident. It's like you just open the door and there you are. And this was basically, time didn't matter in this place. It was like people from like all over history. So you would have like Kirk drinking with Picard and stuff. And the cost of a drink, like the cost of service at this place, was a story. So that was the framing device for these books. Is like these captains, Picard, Cisco, Kirk, etc. Eventually Calhoun had a story as well. Would all end up in this place, and they would all have to tell a story from their lives. And thus you had the rest of the book. So the captain's table was a really cool idea, and it's a really cool place from the pocket novels that just got straight up abandoned. Like, these chairs don't even work. Like, this is supposed to be the table. Like, this is supposed to be the table from the captain's table, like from the books that you see everybody gathered around. And or Cap, that's right, not Pops. What am I thinking of? Yeah. Apparently Cap has decided to take energy credits instead of, and he doesn't sell Ractigino here. No wonder Drake never comes here. It's just a shame. Such a cool... Admiral Zell? Admiral Zell's in here? Talk about somebody who's been unpersoned. Where the hell is Admiral Zell? Oh, that's gonna bug me. Where's Admiral Zell? Does Cap know that she's a filthy Undine? There you are. Hey, Brat. Yep. Admiral Zell. I didn't realize that was you because you're wearing the uniform of a security officer. Yeah, you're wearing the field uniform for some reason. So, Admiral Zell's another character who's been unpersoned. There was this mission called Divide et Impera, where basically the intent was that the Undine infiltrate the Romulan Empire and it's all your fault. Like, through no one's fault but your own. Like, you had all the signs in front of you and you ignored them, and the Romulans are now infiltrated by an Undine imposter who is Admiral Zell. In practice, however, the moment everybody started playing the game, everybody immediately knew something was fishy because Cryptic's writing isn't exactly subtle in that regard. So there was no way. Everybody got pissed off because there's no way to call Zell out. The only thing you can do in that mission is massacre a bunch of innocent Romulans until Zell, like, removes the mask that you already know she's wearing and infiltrates the Romulan Empire. There's nothing you could do. So people hated that mission. They finally removed it. I would have preferred them to rework it so that it actually is somehow your fault, even unknowingly so. But that's a bit beyond their capabilities, to be honest. If I can like sound like an asshole for just one moment. Yeah, none of these seats work. This place has never been touched since Thomas changed the uniforms. And yeah, still using all the old graphics for characters as well. For like NPCs and what have you. I miss Thelen. Thelen was supposed to be you. Thelen was supposed to be like another you. He was supposed to be yet another like a up-and-coming officer from the battle at Vega that had found themselves in command. And his progress kind of parallels yours over the course of the Klingon War storyline. So he was supposed to be like a parallel for the player, and sort of like a mirror for how far they had come by the end of the arc. That you're saving his ass again, like you start by saving his ass aboard the Kittimer, and you end the Klingon arc by saving his ass and going to rescue his security chief. That was the idea. Is like he's kind of like the beginning and end of the Klingon storyline, and then he's gone. Then they unpersoned him. Apparently, this Klingon only Gerard. Well, Gerard is weird. He is a Duras who is not a piece of shit. So he is a bit of an odd duck, so sure, he wants to drink Kanar. I think it's absolutely disgusting. It's basically... I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. It's like syrup? It's some kind of syrup? That actor, Casey Biggs, I think, absolutely hated it. He hated Kanar. He hated every time Damar had to drink, because he hated what they used for Kanar, like that stupid like syrup. It was like some kind of sugar-free corn syrup or something, and with like food coloring in it, and he absolutely was disgusted by it every time. The moment Damar sort of like tosses the bottle aside in Deep Space Nine is a huge catharsis for him as an actor. It was a massive catharsis. He finally got to never drink that shit again. Ugh. It looks nasty, and you can tell that he fucking hates it every time he drinks. He plays it off well. He plays it off like Damar getting hammered, but you can tell he doesn't like he does not like this shit. It's nasty. It's nasty swill. Ugh. Well, there's nowhere to claim any ships here, so let's return to ship. I miss the days when this game was based more heavily on the books than it was on insanity. than it was on just wow. I missed when it was based more on the books. It felt like more of a broader universe when it was based on the books, because the books do a lot of world building post Nemesis, especially when it comes to Andorians. When it comes to Gorn, a lot of this game was based off of years worth of world building and depart system. I hate that warp sound. Why it sounds wrong. All of that sounds completely wrong. And they just sort of like tossed it aside. Alright. Transwarp. Let's head to the Sherman system, yeah. You know what's been touched? Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine has been, I guarantee Deep Space Nine has had more of a pass done on it than Earth Space Dock has. It is entirely possible that this joint has what I'm looking for. I think this game really desperately needs a TNG-themed expansion. Because this whole expansion over time dumbassery, regardless of your opinion on Discovery, has actually lost the game a substantial amount of momentum that it had gained through Victory is Life. Because Victory is Life was incredible. And then, like, it feels like this game has just been in a holding pattern ever since with all this Discovery stuff. And I'm not against the Discovery stuff. It is a part of the franchise, whether I like it or not. I don't, but it is there. So I'm not against its inclusion in the game. However, this whole, like, taking ages to release any content and doing nothing else is just, it's tedious to wait through, basically, because you know what you're getting for like a year in advance, and you know that you're not going to be seeing much of it over the course of that year. It's just going to be like drip 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 for a year. It actually reminds me a lot of 2011, when there was this big drought of stuff in the game. It's obviously not as severe as 2011 was, but still. That's what it feels like right now. Is it feels like that year where there was nothing going on, and Cryptic was rapidly going through multiple definitions of the term content in order to not in order to not admit that there is a content drought. Like, I believe that's the year where, like, the anything put in the store became the definition of content. Yeah, there was a lot of mental gymnastics going on that year. Okay, manage ships. Acquire ships. Okay. Now we find out if it is the no, it's a recon destroyer. If it's just Earth Space Dock, or if it's all the freaking things. It's all of them, isn't it? Others, temporal cruiser. Wow. So, I'm very glad I didn't drop any money on a lifetime sub. There it is. Heavy Destroyer. Hey! Okay, you could use the Chimera. But why? But why would you? Okay, this is Samsung. Alright. Starships Tier 5. We have Chimera. There we go. Give me those Admiralty cards. Of course, the Chimera is useless, so. I have 2 veteran. I can like acquire 2 tier 5 ships, 2 tier 5 retrofits. Let's see, escorts, tier 5, escort retrofits. I can acquire this or an Intrepid, or that and an Intrepid. Long-range science vessel retrofit. How many slots do I have, man? Why am I looking in there? Okay. Active ship slots, 13 out of 14. Alright, so I gotta dry dock something. Let's see, USS Nations. The hell are you? Dynamic tactical system. Tactical mode. +5 weapon power. Phaser Lotus. Okay, yeah, that's... I'm gonna remove that from you, definitely. Is that the same thing? Maximum hull capacity. That's the same thing, isn't it? Tier 6. Enhanced dynamic tactical system. Okay, it's the same thing. Let's see. Discharge. Just keep the tier 6 version because honestly it's the only version worth keeping. What is your mastery? Weapon system synergy. Each time a directed energy weapon is activated on your ship, it will shunt a small amount of power to your projectile emitters. This is represented by building up stacks of weapon system synergy. Upon reaching 10 stacks, your projectile weapons will become primed and deal additional damage and shield bleed through for several seconds. After this expires, there is a short lockout window before you can begin building up weapon system synergy attacks again. Huh. On activation of energy weapons, gain 1 stack of weapon system synergy. After 10 stacks, projectile weapons gain plus 25% bonus projectile weapon damage and plus 50% shield penetration for projectile weapons for 10 seconds, and you cannot gain any more stacks for 20 seconds afterwards. That's an interesting thing that would be more useful if I could actually see how many stacks of buffs I have on console, which you can't. Though I am more than likely going to be working on that Starship Mastery. Yeah. What the hell are you doing? Alright. I have acquired ships. I have acquired Lifetimer. Fairly certain I just heard my phone go off. Star Trek Las Vegas stuff. I'm so not interested. Gecko did say that he has plans to change the face of this game, and whenever Gecko starts talking like that, either it's going to be completely underwhelming or it's going to piss off the entire community. There is no in between whenever Gecko starts running his mouth about grandiose claims like that. There's just not. So I get very nervous when Al Rivera starts making said claims. Actually, Where's the tailor? Can I just like run in here and use this? Yes, I can. All right. Let's see. Which one? Two outfit slots available. Oh, sure. Just create a new outfit then. My outfit slots are maximum. Fairly certain you could have more, actually, but I don't know why you would need more. Oh shit, where's my android? Oh, hi, Minuano. Am I pronouncing that right? Minuano. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the Odyssey, and the textures are already beginning to get messy. Hey. Hey. There we go. Oh, the texture is getting... Okay, I can no longer rotate him, so the game is already beginning to break. Thing about the console version of this game is the longer it is running, the longer, like, the more likely it is to break. Stop it. Like, it will, like, you will get to watch it break in, like, real time. As the friggin' game, as the textures in the game begin to downgrade. You will, like, watch the textures become, like, slowly worse. Where am I at? A11? No. Let's see, A8, A7. Yeah, A7's good. I like a bit of a darker red on my command uniforms. There we go. I think we'll stick with that. That's supposed to be like the color, the dark metallic stuff on the collar is actually supposed to be like red, but I don't think even the NPCs use that shit. Like the metallic stuff is supposed to be division color as well, but I don't think anybody actually uses that. And that's from the horse's mouth. That's from like Thomas the Cat's little like PDF of like the uniform code. So we'll just go with like dark black then. What the fuck? What? I can't edit outfits here. I'm in Garrick's tailor shop. It said, change your outfit. What? Try this again. Ugh. God, the tailor is so slow on console. Total cost 412 sen? I think it's actually kind of scummy that it defaults to things that cost money. especially in light of that Cryptic employee who worked for Neverwinter, who came forward with all those details and how Cryptic's like microtransaction monetization works. Like what's really going on behind the scenes while they're monetizing you. Like that's like how much they know about you. Like that kind of stuff. Like ugh. Oh, good for that. Good for me. Drop that mission. I think defensive starbase 1 is largely useless nowadays, anyways. Yeah, because it's supposed to be like A3, I think. A2 or A3. For the, probably like A1, yeah. It's supposed to be division color, but I think they just go with black anyways for the NPCs. Oh, good. I can change my character here. I just can't change my character in the changing booth. Kind of sucks that microtransactions are the norm now. Microtransactions have been the norm since 2012. But, yeah. Okay, Zazaret. Could someone please tell the guest cameo to stop spamming the chat, please? Alright, so I've got the ships, I've got my uniform, I am down an android. Where's my damn android? Says I get an android. Let's see. Does it tell me where? Talaxian, never doing that. Android bridge officer. Android? I have a few slots available for an android bridge officer. I'm sure we could work you in some place. So, where the hell do I acquire him? They really need to change the scale of this station. Like, that's supposed to fit something the size of a Defiant, not the size of a Galaxy. Okay, let's head back to Saul. Another annoying equipment set. Just making noise. Acquire, complete. So where's my damn android? Do I acquire him from the bridge officer vendor? Ah! What to do? It. No. Let's see. Requisition officers. Store. No. Special officers. Veteran. Android tactical. Wait a minute. I do not have room for that.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
What do you mean I don't have room for that? Excuse me? Do I have like anything in an overflow? No, I don't have anything in overflow. What the hell does that mean? I don't have room. Oh, wait. Recruit new officers. Duh. Available officer. Available officer slot 7. Let's see. Tellarite. Aceton beam. Whatever. Give me aceton beam 3. Let's clear out some space. Let's see. Check warp plasma. You don't have anything worth converting. Aceton beam 3. Aceton beam 3. Scatter volley 3. Sure, go ahead and give me that. Let's see. Aceton beam 3. Aceton beam 3. Scatter volley 3. Nah, keep the boss. Let's see. Gravity wall 3. Attack pattern delta 3. What are my thoughts on the new Ace Combat? I haven't played it yet, but I've heard good things. Viral Matrix 3. Yeah, sure. It's up there. Okay, requisition officers. Cost 0. So can I just complete, like, crew my entire ship with androids then? Let's see. Revive self when defeated. That's nice. Resist all damage. Bonus melee damage. Okay, that's going to take some thought as to, like, what I want out of a, do I want an android tactical or an android science? I'm going to have to think about that, but there it is. It says it costs nothing, so probably I could reclaim it, but Cryptic is also just tight-fisted enough that I want to be sure first. Alright. So, what have I checked off this list to acquire? Ship material, not using it. Mugato companion. Oh, for crying out! Do I gotta go back to Deep Space Nine for that? I think I do.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours.
Costume insignia, not using it. One ship upgrade token, not using it. It's not worth using. 3 starship slots per character, 4 respec tokens per character, 20 bonus account share, 3 small craft, 30 bonus inventory slots. Yeah, let's find that Mugato. I haven't played Ace Combat. I've heard good things about it. I'm glad it takes place in Strange Real again, as For a while they were trying with like a real world as Strange Real kind of thing, but it just never worked and it got really cringy. And I'm glad they went back to their sort of like weird Final Fantasy-esque real world analog, just because it lets them go nuts without restriction, essentially. This won't open. Ah! My drink won't open. Oh shit! Ah. Assault Horizon was ass. I didn't like the fact that Assault Horizon basically forced you into a into a cutscene in order to play it and and combat an ace. Basically required this extended like quick time sequence to do anything to their aircraft. I hated that. Yeah, the only Mugato guy I know of is on Deep Space Nine, so I've got to go back that way. Ugh. Okay. Back to Deep Space Nine for the monkey. Yeah, I just did not like Assault Horizon. It didn't look good to me. The demo just put me off way too much. Dock at Deep Space Nine this time. I do like that it gives you your choice of spawn point. It, Alright. So, somewhere in here, there is a man with a monkey. I must find this man and purchase a monkey from him. That is my final mission here. Hello? We'll search the bottom of the promenade first. What? The hell was that? Okay, I doubt they would tolerate any Mugatos in the Dominion Embassy. Then again, who knows? Hello? 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 Zazaret. Bashir is out with Ezri at this point. Quark, have you seen a man with a monkey? I need to see a man about a giant white monkey. Potentially to, like, feed people to. I am glad to see that Kaga is doing well. Let's see. Interact. Second floor. That's kind of nice looking. The hell's going on here? Loitering is not permitted on the promenade. Somebody has got to go talk to Chief Rowe. Odo would be appalled. I am growing disappointed in the lack of presence of man selling monkey. Oh, there he is. So, do you have a giant death monkey to sell me? Okay, Mugato companion. Okay, captain. Inventory. Non-combat pet. Gah, what a waste of time. I paid $200. Well, not really. I went out of my way to not pay $200. And all I got was a noisy monkey. So there's just something about the sight of like a pack lead in a discreet corners watching people, which is a little eerie to me. It's a little strange. Yeah, I can do Admiralty later. Or I might take a break from Admiralty. It's been like 6 months of Admiralty to get this friggin' Zen. That's what I should do. Okay. What I should probably do is get to work on mastery for this thing. So let's go ahead and, first of all, let's save our loadout. Save loadout. Monday mission. Only save while in the starship. Tray configuration. I might want to make a little minor text change there. There's no tray in this game. Not on console, anyways. USS Samson. That's good enough. Let's see, ready ship. It's not bad, actually. We are going to swap that out for the trilithium. There we go. Terran Task Force, prolonged engagement. Let's see. Hide visuals. Mako Graviton, hide visuals. Adapted Mako, hide visuals. Experimental weapon. throw that on because I hate the stupid. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh. Ordnance accelerator. I want that. I don't need this. Secondary shield projector. I definitely want that. Okay, console universal. Alright. Move that, because that is taking up valuable real estate where I can put these. Definitely want the secondary shield projector. Definitely need the quantum phase converter. This is, oh, that is sparse. So I'm actually going to have to lose the conductive RCS accelerator for something else. Let's see. Endurance training. 300 plus base damage. Let's see. Defensive configuration. Quantum phase converter. Freeze. Trillium D plating. Let's see. Maximum shield capacity. Starship hull capacity. Reiterative structural capacitor. Yeah, let's go with the Trillium D plating. Alright. Alright, let's crew this thing. Bridge officers. Oh dear. Oh dear. We are going to have some problems. Let's see. You want to have Hazard Team 2, Structural Analysis 2, Hazard Emitters, not Hazard Team. Hazard Team would be nice. It would be nice to have a Hazard Team, but I do not. Okay, don't just be Tactical Team. You are going to be my engineer, so I want you to have engineering shit. Let's see, structural integrity field. Let's see, concentrate firepower, and you're going to have rally point marker. As for you, see, booms fire at will. Why the shit not? Why not? That's why. Never not be overloading. Torpedoes high yield, sure. Available to unlock. Attack fighter Omega 3. There we go. Alright. That's a nice slapped ass bridge officer layout for mastering a starship. Just hate that. I hate that hiccup. Return to ship. No, I forgot I wanted to customize this thing. Not now. Moment's ruined. Let's see. Transwarp. Let's head to the Azure sector, which is my region of choice for mastering starships. Because the Romulan patrols actually lend themselves very well. They're just, most of them are just waves of enemies. And you can depopulate several planets and master a starship. There we go. So we're going to head to the We want to get into a fight, so we're just going to go ahead and start at Japori. While I mess with these trays. Whenever possible, I yield. Whenever possible, a rally point marker. Okay. Okay, keep that there. Put on hazard emitters. Tactical fleet. Force challenge, threatening stance, real mines, phaser lotus. Certainly, we'll have some of that. Fireworks, advanced quantum slipstream drive. Oh yeah, this comes with an advanced quantum slipstream drive, not just that normal shitty drive that most ships have. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it needed that conductive RCS accelerator. So we're just going to drop our thing. We're just going to fly in the middle of this. Or Sean's going to show up and steal all our thunder.
We'll back you up.
That's great. Sean, I kind of need to be able to kill a shit ton of stuff. So if you could, like, go someplace else for a while. So, tactical mode, tactical mode. I know this thing mode changes. There we go. Not enough targets for the Lotus yet. Lotus! I barely saw that, but it looked unpleasant. I should probably not be quite as zoomed in for that. Did the Enterprise separate? No, it didn't. Could you? That would have been nice if it wasn't. Claim rewards. It's the only thing there. Busted ass game. Not only does the warp effect sound wrong, it doesn't even work half the time. This game is close to 10 years old. It's close to 10 years old, and it's broken in ways that were never broken when it was at its most broken. That's... Like, this game was catastrophically broken those first few years. And things are breaking now that never broke then. And again, Cryptic has, hearing them tell it, they don't have enough people to, staff a McDonald's through a week, basically. Like, there aren't enough people to, run a small restaurant working at Cryptic on this game. Like, hearing them tell it makes them sound like some small indie studio. Okay, that Lotus is nowhere near as good as I thought it was. Instead of tracking my target, I think it just immediately went to the tractor beam mine. Okay, that was kind of scary. That was excessive in all the best ways. turn it off. You do not. Okay. Once you are in tactical mode, you are never not in tactical mode. God, I wish I just, like, dropped the equivalent of, like, a couple $100 worth of Zen on this game. Again, I didn't actually drop a couple $100, but it's the equivalent. It's the principle of the thing. So why the hell am I still getting these, like, stupid shouts over the game that so-and-so got a stupid lockbox ship? I'm a lifetime subscriber now for the year and a half this game has left to it. Watch this game, like, fold next year. Watch it cave in on itself. Again, it feels like it does feel like the final. It could be me. It could be just me. But there's a sense of, like, the last days of this game, which is fair enough. This game's getting close to 10 years old. I remember Daniel Stahl's target. He was one of the first executive producers of the game. His target was for 10 years. So, fair enough. It's getting close to that point. This engine is old as dirt. It is Frankensteined beyond belief to do the things that it does in this game. Cryptic barely has staff. Like, they don't have enough staff to do an expansion of the game. They have to do an expansion over time. Which is literally just like, we're just going to, like, release missions like we've done for years. Just, like, a couple missions, like, every, like, 6 months or so. But we're just going to call it an expansion. Instead of just the way we've been delivering content for, like, the last 3 years. It could be me. It could just be me. But it feels like this game is kind of winding down, which it kind of should have by this point. If you look at the Steam, the statistics for the game on Steam, I don't even think it's in top 10 most, like, played as far as, like, user base goes, but it is constantly in the top purchases, like in the game with the highest purchases. That's a worrying metric. But Al Rivera says he's going to change the face of the game next year, and the 10-year anniversary is going to be absolutely insane, which it should be. If you're celebrating 10 years of a game being online and it's not the craziest thing that you've ever done, then you're doing it wrong. But I doubt people want to watch me grind endlessly to get the Starship Mastery, so I think I'm going to cut it off here. If you've been watching on Twitch, thank you for watching. If you've been watching on YouTube, as soon as I edit out all the, like, false starts that I've had on this stream today, or edit together, I might as well. Glorious failure must be captured. As soon as I put that all together and rendered it out, this will be on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Cryptic, for the game. Now please do a TNG themed expansion instead. I'm so tired of Discovery. It's been a year's worth of Discovery. Let's do something different, please. Maybe draw people back into the game, to be honest. But yeah.